each lens. Okay, like many lenses are there. What they're telling is the lens. Okay, second. So let me check the values. So they're telling that focal length of each lens, focal length of all are like same lenses only. Focal length of each lens is 100 centimeters, and height is also given. Okay, so the height at which the light ray is falling, that height is also given. So this is height h, which is very small. H is equal to 1 centimeter. So you can tell this is small because compared to the focal length 100, this is small only. So we can take the approximation. And also they give thickness of this one, thickness of each lens, thickness delta t, thickness of each lens. Or let us take delta. What shall we take thickness as? Let's say d or something like that. So d, thickness d is given us, that is also 1 centimeter. Now the question is, okay, so the question is, so you guys know, like because of each like refraction, it will be get so what will happen? It will get deviated. So they're asking after traveling how much distance the ray will be like, what sir? The deviated. So sorry, after traveling how much distance the ray will touch the x-axis. So that is a question. Like this, how many lenses are there? Infinite lenses are there. Now the question is, after traveling what distance? After traveling what distance? It is that the ray is going to cut the x-axis. That is the question. So let us see this question, okay, and how to solve this one. So try to understand. This is a good question. See, basically, after because of like every like refraction, so it is going to get deviated. So how much it is going to get deviated? Because of one lens. Tell me, because of, let's say, one lens is there, okay, and it is like incident at a height of h, at a height of h, then deviation formula just now you guys told h by f, but you don't know, like we'll take some random lens, okay, so let's say it is decreasing the height, okay, it is just deviating, and for the random lens, no, it is hitting at a height y, let's say it is hitting at what distance? Y height. Then can you guys tell me what is the deviation that will be produced? Y by f. Is it clear for everyone? The height will be decreased, no, slowly it will get deviated. Okay, so let's say, so after traveling some x distance, it is going to hit at a height of, let's say, y. Okay, now try to understand this very carefully. So let's say this is the height at some instant y, and we are decreasing the height by a dy because of the refraction. And here, let's say the ray is making an angle theta. Then after traveling dx distance, sir, how much angle that ray is going to make, sir? Imagine that the ray is going to make an angle of theta plus delta. Is it clear? That means basically it is going to bend, no, deviate in clockwise direction. Here, let's say at some y, it has deviated its angle that is making with the horizontal is theta. Initially, how much angle it is making? 0. Let's say after some time, it is making how much angle? Theta. After traveling dx, it is going to make some angle theta plus delta, which is very small deviation. Now, so can you guys tell me what is the slope of this equation? Can anyone tell me what is the slope of this? Slope of this one. See, if you just see this line, so how much angle it is going to make with x-axis? If this is theta, 180 minus theta.
Theta.
So slope of first line, slope m1. Okay. So or like slope at first initial slope will be nothing but tan of 180 minus theta. And when theta is very small, can I write this as pi minus theta or not? Simply. Similarly, slope final, m final will be equal to tan of, what is that angle? 180 minus theta minus delta. That means 180, I'm just writing pi minus theta minus delta. So can you guys tell me what is the the change in how much it got deviated? The difference in between these two. The net deviation is how much?
Delta.
The net deviation is nothing but delta. So the difference in this one. So now for this small length dx, okay, try to understand, this is very, very important. So this small length dx, so can I find how many number of lenses that will be there for dx length? Thickness of each lens is dx. That means, sorry, thickness of each lens is 1. That means, so for dx length, okay, try to understand that for dx length, number of lenses that will be there are, number of lens can be written as dx by 1 centimeter. So this is like, basically I can tell number of lenses that can be there in dx length. 1 centimeter, one lens means for dx length, how many things will be there? Okay. Now, what will be the deviation that will be there? Deviation, slope, no. So here, so 1 second. Yeah, so we got dx by 1 centimeter. So now, the deviation, small deviation, just now here you guys told, the delta deviation can be given as y by f. Y by f. So now, if that deviation is y by f, so can you guys tell me here?
Sir, can
Yeah.
you please repeat after the calculation of slope?
After calculation of slope, no. See, imagine like for dx length, how many lenses are there that I'm going to find here? Like 1 centimeter, no. 1 centimeter, one lens will be there. So basically in dx length, how many lenses will be there? You just write this like stoichiometry. 1
Yes.
centimeter, how many lenses? One lens. For dx centimeters or dx length, how many lens? So x equal to dx into 1 divided by 1 centimeter. So this is basically the number of lenses per 1 centimeter. Understood?
Yes.
Now, so do you guys know lenses connected in parallel, lenses connected in series? The formula? Lenses connected in series. Let's say many lenses are connected in series. What you are going to write?
1 upon f is equals to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2.
Right. So 1 f equivalent, that is actually p equivalent equal to p1 plus p2 plus p3, so on. So 1 by f equivalent can be written as dx, that length dx by, okay, so that y dx, number of lenses that are there are how many, sir? Number of lenses that are there are dx, okay, by 1 centimeter into focal length of each one is how much? Focal length of that each lens is 1 by f. So this is what I'm getting, effective focal length. So therefore from here, what I'm getting from here? Can you guys tell me what you're going to get here? Deviation, which is y by f equivalent, y by f equivalent. What is the value I'm going to get? 1 by f equivalent is dx by f. So I'm going to get y into dx by how much I'm getting here? Y into dx by
100.
f. No, 100 is not the y 100. Simply I just substituted y, okay, into 1 by f equivalent is dx by f. That's what I just substituted.
Yeah, I was telling the value of f.
Value of f. No need of substituting it. So value of f is 100 only. Yeah, fine. So just let us keep it this way. Now I want to find what is rate of change of slope. Okay, I'm just like interested in finding what is rate of change of slope with respect to dx. What is slope formula actually? Can you guys tell? Tan theta only, no? And when theta is small, what is tan theta? Small change in Basically, this is nothing but small change in angle. What is small change in angle here? We are calling it as delta.
Delta.
So minus delta because the angle is like what, sir? It's like just opposite. The sense is in opposite direction. So minus delta by because it's like, see, you guys know the angles measured with respect to positive x-axis, anti-clockwise are positive and clockwise are negative. So minus delta by dx. Okay, this is what we are getting, which is nothing but now from here I want to write what is this value from here. Minus delta by dx is nothing but minus y by f. And in general, what is slope formula? Can you guys tell? In general, slope formula is dy by dx. D of dy by dx will be equal to minus y by f. So now what can, like, if you check d square y by dx square equal to minus 1 by f into y. So can you guys tell me this is of what form? This is of what form?
Second one.
SHM, isn't it?
Yes.
This is like similar to an SHM equation. And here, no, instead of time, what is there? X is there. I'm not telling it is an SHM. It's like similar to like what, sir? SHM equation that is there based on like with respect to length, it is like doing. So SHM equation, you guys know what is SHM equation? Y equal to A sine omega t plus phi. But instead of t, what will be there, sir? Here with respect to what we got, where it's performing SHM x. So can you guys tell me what is the equation that you are going to get? Y equal to amplitude A, okay, amplitude A sine, this is omega square. Omega square means omega will be what? 1 by root f into x plus phi. Is it clear? Understood? No? Now limits to find the amplitude and this thing at x equal to 0. What is y? Can you tell? Initially, what is the height that is there? Initially, it is started from h only. So at x equal to 0, y equal to h. Okay, that means from here, what will you get, sir? So here you're going to get sine phi. Okay, sine phi equal to h by a. Sine phi equal to how much you'll get? H by a. That means initial angle you are going to get. And one more thing, what you guys can tell? Two things we can use here. What are the two things, sir? One is at x equal to 0, y is h, and also at x equal to 0. What is slope? Can you guys tell? Initial slope. Initial slope. Horizontal, no? At t equal to 0, initial slope is 0. Okay, so I'm leaving it to you. So when you use these two conditions, you are going to get an equation like y equal to h sine 1 by root f into x plus we are going to get this as pi by 2. So this is the condition, this is the equation you are going to get. Is it clear? This is the equation that you are going to get. So which performs an SHM. Now they are asking when it touches the x-axis. No, touches the x-axis means y will be equal to what? 0. When this will be 0, can you guys tell me? When this will be 0?
Which, sir?
When this should be pi by 2. Correct, no? Why? Because then it will become what? Sine 180. Sine 180 will be 0. So x by root f will be equal to, so you can take pi by 2 radians. Like 180 to 180 degrees. Then you will be getting the x value. Okay, actually root f is how much? 100. So root 100 means it will be 10. So basically x value is what's up? 5 pi. So at x equal to 5 pi, what you are going to get? What you are going to get? 0. So actually if I draw the graph, no, actually I can draw the graph also here. How it is going to do SHM.
Sir,
Yeah.
how did you find the phi is equals to pi by 2?
That's what I told you. Use these two equations and you will be getting. Okay. So let's say
Oh.
differentiate this dy by dx. What will you get? Tell me. Dy by dx. What will you get?
A
A
by root
differentiation
f,
of sine theta is what? Cos. A by
root f,
root f into cos of
1 by
1
root f
x by
x.
root f plus
Phi.
this one only, right? At
Yes.
x equal to 0, if this is 0, tell me when this will be 0. This value will become 0 when phi is equal to 90.
Yes.
Understood? No, this equation from here at x equal to 0, this is 0 and this is 0. So when cos of what angle will be 0? 90. So that's why phi is 90. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And when you keep this as 90, then you are going to get A as what, sir? H. Because at x equal to 0 and this is 0, so y should be what? H. So that's why so here the A value, whatever the amplitude is there, that you're going to get H. Basically, whatever the ray that is there, no, it is going to do SHM. Initially, it will be at height H, then it will be going again to 0 minus H, then again height H. So actually the ray, whatever the ray that is there here, no, what it is going to do, sir? It is going to do perform an SHM this way. Like this. Understood, right, everyone? Sir, after like what distance you're going to touch it? So according to this one, so after pi by 2 means this will be what, sir? 5 pi. Because if you want, you can substitute here 5 pi. 5 pi and here 10, 5 pi by 10 is what? Pi by 2, pi by 2 plus pi by 2 you are going to get it. And here again it is going to get minus h. They might ask you after again how much distance its slope will become again 0. The answer is what, sir? 10 pi. This is 10 pi. And this is what again? 15 pi it is going to touch it again. Come back to same position, it will take what distance, sir? 20 pi. Is it clear? Understood, right? See, whatever the concept that I told yesterday, that concept only we have used. Two concepts. One is effective focal length, okay, which is given as, okay, basically this lens itself, we are breaking it into many small lenses. So that's why 1 by P equivalent is what, sir? When many lenses are kept together, P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus so on. So power is given as 1 by F. So 1 by F equivalent equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2 plus so on. So dx is the number of lenses that are there in dx by 1 is nothing but number of lenses that are there in 1 centimeter. Sorry, number of lenses that are there in dx length. So into lens, focal length of each lens, that is 1 by f. So from there I just simplified and we got this answer. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I just use whatever the formula that I told yesterday. 1 by f equivalent, sorry, deviation because of one lens that will be produced is here I used h by f. But that h here will be like, what will happen to that h? Can you guys tell? It will continuously, that h will continuously vary. Okay. Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So next, you guys have asked me some doubts, right? So let me discuss those doubts then. Yeah.
Sir, can you show this solution once again?
Yeah.
Sir, how can we get that equation from differential equation?
Which one I didn't understand? Which step?
You got that differential equation, no? After
Ah,
that, how to convert it into normal equation?
normal, no? This is like comparison, like analogy. So what is general equation of SHM? Can like tell A equal to minus omega square. Second order in maths you will be having no second order differential equations. Y equal to let's say omega square x is there. What is A? Second differentiation, d square x by dt square equal to minus omega square x, right? So these are like called as what is second order differential equations. Whenever there is an equation of this form, remember it will execute in SHM and the equation of x1 no. Solution for x is given as what, sir? What is solution for x is given as a sin omega t plus phi. These are like called as second order differential equations. Okay. So they'll be like you will have the first order, second order differential equations. So solutions for that finding in maths you'll be having, right? So I cannot prove it from like directly from here, but in indirect way I can just tell you in reverse I can prove that that is right. Okay, I didn't remember all those like finding solution for differential equations. But what I can prove is let's say dx square by dt square is I told you minus omega square x. I told the x that will satisfy this one is what? X equal to a sine omega t plus phi. So if you have doubt, just differentiate this. V is nothing but what? Dx by dt. Then tell me what will you get? A omega cos of omega t plus phi. Correct? And acceleration is what's the rate of change of velocity dv by dt. Once you differentiate, differentiation of cos theta is what? Minus sin theta. You will get minus a omega square sine of omega t plus phi. But now, see, a sine omega t plus phi can be replaced by what, sir? X. So then what I'm getting? A equal to minus omega square x. Tell me I got the same thing again back or not? So that means the general solution for this one is what, sir? X, this x equal to, it will do an SHM with respect to this time. So x equal to a sine omega t plus phi. So now, instead of time, what is there, sir, here? This is again of the same form, no? Second order differential equation of y with respect to x, right? Here when time
Yes.
is there, here you have written time variable. Here what variable is there? X square is there. So here what you have to write? X. Basically, it's like second order differential equation. For that, you will be writing the answer. In SHM, you have written this solution for that. Similarly, here, instead of time, what is there, sir? Here, x is there. That's why here I wrote y equal to a sine omega x plus phi. Sir, how you got this 1 by root f? Just now I told the equation is what? A equal to minus omega square x form, no? So omega square is 1 by f means omega is 1 by root f. Is it clear? Understood? No, I guess this is what your doubt is, right?
Yes, sir.
From here to here, how you got? Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So next, so there are